guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is something which is really talked about in all the social media platforms, and that is ketogenic diet or keto diet as we know. I get a lot of messages from you guys saying, oh, tell me about keto diet, fruits are not allowed in keto diet, so tell me if it's good for me, bad for me. We're gonna break it down for you. First things first, what is ketogenic diet? Keto diet or ketogenic diet or KD is nothing else but a combination of very low carb and high fat. Ketogenic diet became popular in 1920s and 30s as a cure for epilepsy, and in the 1970s it was widely used for children with seizures. And this one was usually prescribed by a physician and carefully monitored by a dietitian. First, what is ketosis? Keto in ketogenic diet comes from the word ketones, which are basically molecules or fuel molecules full of energy which are produced by liver when you have low carbohydrates. This was body's natural mechanism to cope up with starvation so that you don't die. This was basically a survival instinct. So ketogenic diet is based on the fact it is, scientifically what they did was they tried to use fat as a main source of energy. So you be on low carbs so that fat automatically becomes the main source of energy for you. So that's basically the science behind it. Insulin levels become really low and fat burning increases, and it becomes easy to access your fat storage, and burn is basically when you call that your body has gone into ketosis. What kind of foods are had when you're on a ketogenic diet? The bottom of ketogenic diet is usually meats, next come eggs and cheese and things like that. Fats, oils, on top of it is nuts, non-starchy foods, and last and the least is usually fruits. So this usually would be the opposite of whatever you've learned, whatever you've been told that it's healthy. So it's actually kind of switching the pyramid upside down, which I'll share with you here. In this diet include butter, loads of mayo, heavy whipped cream. What you do is remove almost all sorts of carbohydrate in your diet, and sometimes even toothpaste is restricted because it can have sugar. Now let's talk about the side effects that can happen with a keto diet. See, in a keto diet, what you're technically doing is you are switching on the body's emergency mechanism. So your body is in a state of shock, it's in a state of, what are the worst things that will happen to you? As you all know that brain is something which primarily works on a carbohydrate base, and you know that even if the brain doesn't get glucose for like 8 minutes, you go into a coma. So initially when you start a ketogenic diet, you would have a lot of mood swings, you'll be hangry all the time, you will be irritated, and it's very difficult for the first few days to actually go on a keto diet, because before the ketosis happens come all the side effects like mood swings and being angry and all those things. The first few days that you'll be doing keto, you'll be very sluggish, you'll be very slow before your body actually gets into the ketosis mode. But after that happens, you can get into a mode where you're starved, you're fatigued all the time, and a long-term side effect of this diet can be that your metabolism actually becomes sluggish. So not even with this diet, it will become very difficult for you to lose weight even in future. Side effects which have been known to occur with this diet are kidney stones, high cholesterol levels, weaker bones, problems in the nervous system because of the ketosis that's been going on, and be done under medical supervision, and that too for very brief periods of time. Another problem that I personally think keto diet has, especially for us Indians, is that Indian diet is primarily a carbohydrate based diet, because most of us are not meat eaters, we are vegetarians. People like me are vegans. For a vegan it's almost impossible to follow a keto diet, and if you're a meat eater also, because Indians are so used to carbohydrates, our diet is so balanced in the carb, protein and the hydration section that initially you will have a lot of problem getting into a keto diet if you're an Indian, and if you have that typical Indian diet, because Indian diet has chawal, roti, which is absolutely a no-no when it comes to keto. People have taken keto diet to the next level, and they have inserted tubes directly into the esophagus so they can follow the keto diet properly, but then that's not what something you should be aiming at. And from my side, if you're following keto diet, is that food is neither punishment nor entertainment. It is supposed to give you nourishment. The body is made beautifully by God, and it's supposed to be cherished, and it should be given enough nutrition. I think playing tricks with nature never works fine for anyone, and never works fine in this diet too. I mean, there are side effects, there are long-term side effects. You might feel that you're getting results for 10 days, 15 days, but after that things can be really bad for you. So use your brain, and even if you are planning to do it, speak to your doctor first, get your blood tests done, get your profiles done, check your kidney before, after, during, get your cholesterol, your liver function tests done, and then maybe you can plan it only if your doctor and dietitian are 100% sure about it. Don't download fancy things off the internet and do things under, with no supervision at all. That's my take on it. But personally, for me, will I ever try it? Absolutely no. I will not switch my body into its emergency mechanism when there is no emergency. So to lose weight, of course, is going to be a balanced diet and a good exercise program which you follow every single day. We then have this Desi muscle program which promises you weight loss, which is a very systematic way, which has all the macros that an Indian diet has. If you want to try it, I'm linking it below in the description box. Don't look for shortcuts. Be consistent. Results are gonna come. Hope you like this video. If you like it, give it a big thumbs up. Do subscribe to my channel. I'm trying to make 2 videos every week. It's a little ambitious, but let's see how it goes. Any questions you have, please write to me. I am gonna link an email in the description box below, and I shall see you next time.